Ahoy there, young scallywag! So, all of the Origin of Wind dragons have now been revealed in their probably one of the final teasers for this upcoming event that's starting on the 31st of January. So we will be taking a look at all of them. There are indeed some new dragons in this video. And of course we've got all of the ancients themselves, in case you want to take a look at them again. But there's new dragons such as this swift Pixie dragon that we'll be able to get a hold of from the ancient market, and then Earth Spirit Dragon, which I know a few people are a fan of. But either way, let's go and watch this full video, and we'll be able to see every single new dragon and how they can be obtained in the upcoming event. So this is of course the Origin of Wind Ancient event, with the main reward being Venchu, who is that ancient divine wind dragon. So he's the major event reward dragon like Emroja. And then next up we're going to see all of the ancients again. So Fovan looks cool in game, he's the fire one. We've got Halmi, the plant wind ancient. Nolvind, the void wind ancient. Then Oira is coming as a double trouble reward. And then like I mentioned, Swift Pixie we have coming in the ancient market section of Dragon Board. So this is a brand new dragon, and I guess we'll get to play around with that new ancient market stuff when the event comes out. Next up we have Wasteland, who's part of a collection event. We've got Pokra, who's coming in the first 2 weeks of the event in the Ancient Altar. So just like we've had before with Artoba, for the first 2 weeks we're going to have Pokra, and for the final 2 weeks of the altar, Pokra will leave and then we'll get Luzra instead. So if you want to get your hands on Pokra, you need to get enough currency within the first 2 weeks of the event. So I'm reminding you because it's very important. Next up we've got that Earth Spirit Dragon, who again is a new dragon, and he is part of the Ancient Chest rewards. So that's another new guy for us to look at. Look at him. Look at him go. Quite cool. And then we've got these guys who are also part of the Ancient Chest. These are all returning dragons that have been here a few times now. So Orange Wing, Laser Hammer, and Bionic. I'm sure most of us probably have these dragons by now, but if you're a newer player, then you're probably going to be able to get all of those. Patriot's coming in the Cake Craze event, which I'm assuming also has currency. Jade is coming in a solo event. And one thing about the Jade Dragon is it is used during specific breeding combinations, so it is a good idea to pick up this dragon if you can, but it depends on how many tiers you want to do in that solo event when it comes out. Then we've got Luzra, like I mentioned before, in the altar. Hornbill coming in the Boss Challenge event, and that is all of them. So overall, we've got not too many new dragons. Like, we've got that new Earth Spirit Dragon, and we also have that Swift Pixie Dragon from Ancient Market. But aside from that, all of the other dragons are pretty much returning dragons. Although, you know, us having extra ancients to get our hands on, like Pokra, Luzra, Oira especially, because it is a water ancient, a lot of people are probably going to find use out of. And then, of course, we have all of the ancients. So that's 4 new ancients. And then we've got those 2 new dragons from that teaser video. So that is 6 new dragons in this video. Honestly, I think Fovan looks a lot cooler with his model actually working. Because when it was just a JPEG, he looked kind of iffy. But he looks pretty good when he's moving. So I'll give him that. But remember that it is starting on Monday the 31st, so there's still a little bit of time between now and then for us to get prepared and get everything ready. But I guess another thing to be wary of is that we actually need some habitat space, so maybe I'm going to have to buy some more slots in here. I've got a few spots, but, you know. My god, my nose was so itchy, that felt so good. Anyway, those are the new dragons, and that was posted onto Discord, and it is available in our Discord server. You can see all of it there, with the teaser information and the teaser video as well. It just says next week the Origin of Wind event will begin with a whole host of dragons new and old to collect. Blah blah blah. So, I guess let me know what you think about the new dragons. I would say Swift Pixie's okay, but it looks kind of fugly. And that new Earth Spirit Dragon was okay, but also kind of boring. So overall, my view on the upcoming dragons is kind of whatever at the moment. But, you know, new ancient event, new ancients, and getting our hands on Pokra after so long would probably feel pretty good. Again, Fovan could be used by a player, but Oira, being a returning ancient, and Pokra are probably going to be the main two dragons that people are going to want to go for in this event. But it does depend on what your team needs. But remember that you can't really fit two ancients in a team unless one of them is a divine ancient, because realistically you need two blessers at least. That's in a 3-dragon team. If you've got more than 3 dragons, you're going to need more than 2 blessers. But anyway, for now, those are all the new dragons. Let me know what you think. You can go and take a look at it all yourself too if you want to. But for now, I will skedaddle.